Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Kyle Claus, and in this video, I'm gonna go over my 2025 audition ratio, how many professional auditions I had for acting, and how many bookings that related to. Because we have some quick updates from the last video I submitted. So guys, if you don't know who I am, my name's Kyle Claus. I'm a professional actor. I also run a real estate company. I'm an entrepreneur, investor as well. I'm very much in the belief of being a rich artist, not a starving artist. Okay, so guys, I wanna go over my 2025 numbers now. I try to do that once a year. I've been tracking my auditions and really getting granular with it over the past 2 years. I wish I would have started earlier, but I didn't have enough auditions at that time. Right now, I have pretty substantial amount of auditions, but when I was first starting out my career, I might have had like one audition every 2 months. And I just realized that I wasn't with the right people. For being a professional actor, you really have to be auditioning all the time because you'll see how low the actual percentages are. And finding out what professional actors that are working consistently are actually booking in percentage-wise, it's pretty surprising. Let's get into some of my numbers. So I have updated numbers here, and it's pretty easy to follow. Auditions. My agent last year, I had 29 auditions. My manager, I had 31. By just self-submitting, I had 5. And commercial auditions, I had 9. Total 74 auditions between film, TV, and commercials. I tend to focus on just those things. I'm not in theater. I'm not 20 years old anymore. I do think it's a good thing to be able to bridge that gap. I've trained in theater with the classics and the material, but as of right now, I want to really focus on film and TV. And I think that the more specific you can get as an actor, the better, at least at first, just to get your entryway and your foot into the business. So, avail checks. That means that you did a great job on your audition and they want to check your availability because maybe you're down between like 2 or 3 people, maybe 5 people. I don't know. But for agent, I had 1 avail check. Manager, I had 2 avail checks. Self, I had 1 avail check, which led to a booking. Commercials, I had 4 avail checks. So they were like, hey, is Kyle available at this time? He's really in consideration for this project. So total 9 avail checks. Now bookings, I had 2 with my agent. Now the reason I put an asterisk there is because I booked something that my agent submitted me for. My manager also submitted me for. So it just came through my agent. It's not gonna come through twice. So I really had 1 booking between the both of them. I had 1 booking for myself, which is something I submitted to, and the casting director reached out to me directly and I booked it. That is a feature film. This was a TV show. Commercials, I had 1 national commercial booking. That was by far the most money I've ever made in acting. So I wish I would have done more commercials and focused on it a little bit more, but totals, I had 3 bookings last year. A TV project that I ended up shooting in 2026, just a couple weeks ago, a feature film, independent, and a national commercial. So my booking ratio over here with the agent, 7% booking ratio with them. For my manager, it was a 3% booking ratio. I had more auditions with them, so it ended up being a 3% booking ratio. For self, it's actually a 20% booking ratio, which is very high. I don't know if that's just because I had less auditions come in for myself and I know myself more, so when I did submit for those, I knew that I was a real good fit for the project. And they tend to be not as high prestige profile projects. Like they're not NBC, CBS type things, HBO. They're like independent films where maybe I was way more established than most of the people that submitted for that because I've been in high profile projects. Could have been. In commercials, I booked 11%. Totals, 5% booking ratio between everything. Now, I personally know many actors that work all the time and their booking ratio is 10%. They have like 80 IMDb credits. They work all the time and recurring on TV shows and everything. So commercial and self, I'm good with the booking ratio there. For film and TV, I'd like to get that higher than 3 and 7% respectively. I'd like to get that like over 10 because then I know 1 in 10 auditions I'm gonna book. Now there was something that I did in that last audition that I will go over in the next video, so stay tuned to that I think put me over the edge. It was advice that I got from another working actor for the scene. And I did it and I ended up booking it. So could there be some correlation with that? most likely. This is my 2025 real numbers. I like the number of auditions that I had between everybody. That is a total of 74 auditions, which is pretty good. You figure there's 52 weeks in a year. You're not working every week. That's more than an audition a week. So that's really good. I know I just got another audition in now for an independent film, but I can't wait to go over my numbers for 2026. I really want to get these booking ratios up. And guys, it just takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it, you know? If you're getting one audition every 3 months, you're too tight to really do your best work, not think about it. And this is what I was able to do this year. Do an audition, think I did great work, submit it, and then I had another audition coming in and I couldn't think about, oh, was I gonna book that, or, you know, did I get it, or anything like that. The best thing you want to get is veil checks. And I did get over about 10% of veil checks, which is like, I'm doing a good job. It's just going to go to me or another guy. I got an veil check for the last one that I booked, and I can't tell the TV show, but we will be able to go over that. And I'm going to go over my audition to what it looks like on TV. I'm also going to go over that with an FBI audition to what I did on TV for another video coming up. So guys, stay tuned. If you're interested in career in acting, I'm trying to dispel what it looks like and take the guesswork out of it, so it's not up to just other people, the decision makers. You know, you have a lot in your corner to be able to decide on and to help forge your career forward. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, all I ask is give it a like right now. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and give me a follow. Sorry, somebody's coming in. Bye. Hey, sorry. I was just doing a YouTube thing.